Hello YouTube. My name is Sandy and I am here to do an update on my trucking journey. Alright, I made a few videos previously. I'm just taking you on my path basically from me going off to obtain my CDL, to me not receiving my CDL, not giving up, trying back again, and I eventually obtained my CDL. So yeah, I have a few videos going through that process, my experience at the academies, at the company I actually worked for, all the way until just recently I made a video of me obtaining a couple of endorsements. So here I am. It may be backwards, but it's a company on here. That's who I'm working for now. Yesterday I got hired onto FFE. They are part of KLLM. Yes, they're under the same roof, but you know, two different companies, of course. So this video is going to be about KLLM and FFE, my experience, being the fact that they kind of tie in together. So I'm just going to do a whole video on both, whatnot. All right. So first off, I'm trying to make it short. I don't want to do all any talking. If you guys do need any update or any questions, kind of try to refer back to the videos I've already posted because I kind of went over a lot. They do provide transportation to the hotel. That's like with most companies, okay? The only thing here, I don't think they reimburse you for flight or say you wanted to get your own vehicle or, you know, do a rental. I don't believe they'll reimburse you. Not for FFE. KLLM may be different. They may offer it. I did hear someone gather up some receipts so they can be reimbursed. But like I said, I'm going to speak facts on my company and what I was told. Maybe different with KLLM. That's just eavesdropping. I heard the lady tell him to get his receipts or whatever. So they do provide transportation. I got here to Lancaster, Texas, all the way from Georgia. It took 24 hours, and I rode the Greyhound. All right, the hotel is Comfort Inn. It's nice. It's not like a 5-star hotel. Don't think you're gonna have this old, high, expensive, glorious type place to vacay at. All right, it's decent. It's clean. I don't have a roommate, king size bed, all the amenities you may need, basic amenities. Gym, pool, nice and clean. Not your basic continental breakfast. They actually have, you know, where you can make your waffles, eggs, sausage, bacon, you know, different meats every morning, but you know, the same size. Biscuit, toast, yogurt, cereal, coffee, juices, fruit. Just a nice, decent breakfast to get you going for your day. So that's always good. All right. Like I said, the hotel is nice. You got your TV, your microwave, desk, sofa. That room service, they come in every day. Every time I come back from the academy or the facility, and I mess with anything, no complaints there. All right. So I am here for a refresher course. Now, the academy offers where you can either get your CDL, they'll help you obtain your CDL. If you haven't driven in a while, you have your CDL, but you an inexperienced driver, such as myself, I don't have that much experience. They offer a refresher course. So basically, they'll help you get in groove of the truck again. Now they offer jobs, okay? If you are an experienced driver and you want to work for them, hey, they bring you in or whatever. Or if you want to do lease on operator, it's just a very big company. So when I arrived, I was mixed with non-CDL holders. non-CDL holders that consist of getting on a range, learning how to back, learning different maneuvers such as offsetting, parallel parking, shifting, turning, everything to pass to get the CDL test. So that's the group I was a part of. Okay. The first day you come for the refresher course, paperwork, all right? Paperwork. The first day also consists of your drug screening, your DOT physical. If you already have a DOT physical, whoop-de-doo, good for you, but it doesn't matter because guess what? They have their own doctors and they're going to do their own DOT physical for you. And the one that you have is going down the drain, out the window, bloop. So bring it, whatever, they're not even going to look at it. They're going to use their doctors. The drug screening is urine. Okay, so I know I every time I post a video, oh, what was the drug screening? How about you just don't do drugs? Like, anyways, no. But yeah, it's urine, all right? Once all of that is done, they bring you back to the classroom. You meet the vice president. Lectures, questions. Paperwork, all right? And you get back to your hotel, shuttle provided. That's on Monday. Tuesday, they take you out on the field. Mind you, I'm speaking of the refresher course. So they take you out on the field. You're mixed with the same group that's non-CDL holders, but you get in the field of the truck again. So you get inside of the truck, know how to back up. They teach you, or they see what you can do, how, whatever. So that's what I spent my day doing, backing up. Once I got in, it all came back to me. So I'm like, I don't need to keep getting in rotation with these other students here because I feel like, oh, I'm taking up a lot of your time. You have your CDL, I don't. All right, so I did my thing and I got out. The only reason why I got in, or I advise you to, whether you can still drive or not, it doesn't matter. The reason why I advise you to is because you're being evaluated. It's a hiring process. You're not hired because you're doing a refresher course. It's like you're part of their academy. You're a student, all right? So you're not hired. But they're judging you. They want to see if you have a good attitude. Meanwhile, while you're out on the field, they have their notebook and their pen and they're jotting down whatever they see you do and how good you're doing or whatever. So because at the end of the day, before a hiring process, you have to get tested. I'm going to try to speed it up a bit. I don't want to talk too much. But that's the second day. On the third day, it's shifting. So I'm going to take you on the highway and you're going to learn how to shift. It's like 4 people to a truck. Okay? So if you've driven automatics and you decide to come to this company and let's say that's all you've been driving, and you have to take a road test here in order to get hired. I've seen people fail the road test because they didn't know how to downshift or they forgot how to shift because it's been years. The good thing that I've witnessed with that incident was they did offer her a refresher course, so don't get too worried, all right? I'm gonna kind of rewind back a little bit because I forgot to mention, fellas, you may be inside of the hotel for a few days, but don't get comfortable. Don't get to unpacking your things because you will be residing at their actual facility, the academy, inside of their dorms. So it is the same like a hotel, the same basic benefits, but not the same benefits if you kind of get around hinting at no gym, no pool, microwave, okay, all that, little small stuff that may become handy to you. So I just wanted to throw that out there. Only men stay in the dorms. Ladies, you'll be at a hotel. All right, so anyways, shifting for the third day. On the fourth day, which is Thursday, for the refresher course, take you back on the road so you can turn. Make sure you're not running over any curves. Make sure you're watching looking out your mirrors, whatever. For me, look, y'all, it's been 3 years since I've been inside of a truck, and prior to that, I only had 3 months worth of experience, so I needed this refresher course. Some, they probably been driving for years, but probably decided not to drive for years, maybe 3 years or whatever, but they've had like 10 years worth of experience. They don't need a refresher course, but they have to take it in order to get hired because it's been an X amount of time since they've used their CDL. So all that driving for them is piece of cake. For me, I was so nervous. I was like, oh my God, I'm not going to pass this test. I'm not going to get hired because I'm going to mess up. So yeah. That's the 4th day. On the 5th day, it's the road test, okay? Dude, I was so nervous because I'm like, it's 4 people to the truck and it was my turn to go, but the instructor was like, do you mind if I let such and such go? It was another lady ahead of me. He wanted her to go ahead of me, so I was like, sure. All right. She did her thing. I'm ready to get in the driver's seat. He was like, oh, we don't have time. We have to go back to the range. I'm sorry. You can drive tomorrow. And I'm like, I test tomorrow. He was like, you'll do fine. And I was like, okay, I hope so. That lets me know however I was driving, he had confidence in me. And I was like, you'll do fine. So that was a little weight off my shoulder. And he did reassure me. He was like, well, before you take your test, I'll let you drive tomorrow. First thing, I was like, okay, cool. All right. I passed the test. So after that, still not hired. So don't get too happy. That was on Friday. Saturday, you come back. You have to take a health and wellness class. It's another instructor preaching to you about your diabetes, eating, exercising, which is very beneficial to, know. If you have any issues with your blood pressure, get it taken care of. Do necessary measures to keep it down. It could limit your medical card, and you don't want to have any issues coming here. They'll turn you around until you get it fixed. If you do have high blood pressure and you have a card reader, bring it with you if you know your blood pressure is up and down, because that'll help them keep you here where you don't have to go all the way back home depending on where you reside. All right. Also, they take you to the courthouse, whatever you need to get. If you need documentation, there is a shuttle. There's people who reside in Texas and they've driven their car to the academy. They stand at the hotel, but they have their own vehicle. I made friends with a few. If I need to go to Walmart, anywhere, hey, they look out for you. So that's a good thing. So like I said, on Saturday is the health and wellness class. Sunday is off day. Sunday, I stayed in my bed all day. I was so tired because you get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and you're there all day and the sun is hot. They provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner at the academy, so that's a plus. Breakfast at the hotel, you come back, hey, you weren't feeling the hotel food or you didn't have enough time to eat. All you have to do is come to the academy. They have breakfast ready for you. Don't expect 5-course meals. Don't expect options, okay? Whatever they're serving, that's what they're serving. If they want to serve a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit, cereal, and toast, that's all you're getting. If you don't want it, you can go buy you something. Lunch, I ate every meal. Everything. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They give you this little card. You go to the kiosk, you scan your card, or whatever it's called. Scan your card, get your little ticket. Here you go. Even exchange meal. The food was great. Not all the time, but I ate it anyways. It's free, and they fill you up. All right. So that was the first week. Sunday is rest day, like I said. You can choose to get the shuttle to take you to the facility, ladies, or whoever's still at the hotel on Sundays, and they'll still feed you. It's so many restaurants at this particular location. I'm in Lancaster, Texas. Like I said, it's restaurants surrounded by the hotel, even Walmart. So everything is within my reach. Oh, perfect. All right, second week, orientation. When I tell you paperwork, I mean stacks of paperwork, lectures, videos. Oh my God. I was falling asleep. Like, it's long. Monday and Tuesday is orientation. Get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, go to the facility. We weren't leaving that building until it was 7, 8 o'clock at night, okay? And that's sitting there doing work, paperwork all day, listening to lectures, watching PowerPoints, watching videos, paperwork. I can't reiterate enough, okay? Be prepared for that. All right, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is Qualcomm. Like I said, it's a refresher course, so you should be familiar with Qualcomm. That's an electronic logbook, okay? So they refresh your memory on how to use those. Some people are used to paper logs, you know? So they show you how to access it, how to use, you know, all right? If you don't know, you'll know, all right? On Wednesday, you get hired. That's when I got my badge. I got my money card. You know, checks or whatever, extra money that they were giving out. Just, your experience may be different, so I don't want to tell details of my experience and then like, oh, well, I heard this. Well, it may have changed since you began to go. All right, you have any questions, feel free to ask me. They don't mix sets as far as the training goes. Once you're done, once you get hired, you have to go on the road for 6 weeks with your trainer. Ladies, you're with ladies, okay? Men, you're with men. They don't play that. I don't know what happened prior to me coming, but they canceled it out. I prefer the male trainer, but I prefer a woman. It was just one of those I didn't care, but so I don't know, whatever. So it worked out perfect. The only reason why I was like, man, maybe I should get a male trainer is because I feel like everywhere you go, it's not that many women trainers. So I'm like, darn, I might be waiting for a long time. I got hired Wednesday. Thursday I came. Hey, we found you someone. I'm like, what? Really? That fast? I was expecting to be here for weeks, or at least 2 weeks. Nope. So yeah, I got her name, her phone number. Probably tomorrow I'll be leaving, going on the road, starting my 6-week journey. So I'll do another update. I just wanted to tell you guys how my experience with the refresher course went. And any questions, whatever, if you just wanted to get an update of how I'm doing, well, here you go. If you were thinking about coming to KLLM or FFE, just hopefully I gave you a little insight. You guys be blessed.